Okay, so I'm going to bring you down here. I wanted to bring you closer. So I use these from the dollar store. I think you can get them 10 for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So I get these and I write the information on them from what I'm planting so I don't forget what I planted. So I'm going to do 3 rows of each and then stick that in there. I have one more to write. And I skipped one because I'm going to put some garlic down this one row. So I'm going to do the purple first. We'll see how many seeds I have because I don't know if I have enough. I'm just doing 1 seed per hole. And they are very small seeds. Let me drop one. I'm going to go around the other side. Just to make it easier. Sometimes it's not easy just to put 1 seed in each hole because it automatically just falls. So if you do, you can always pull it out later. But you want to make sure that you keep the seeds wet for at least 2 weeks so they germinate. And I don't cover my seeds up with anything. Um, I just drop them in the hole, and then you got to keep them wet. I usually put an old sheet, flat or fitted, over top of these, and then just wet that down. That's the easiest way that I've found to keep the seeds moist until they germinate. Sometimes it can take up to 30 days for carrot seeds to start. So just be patient because they take a while. I think I dropped 3 of them there. I don't know if that one's a seed. No, that's not a seed. You can't even see what I'm doing. Seeds are very tiny. I've got 2 of them in that. So sometimes you have to separate the seeds in your hand in order to get them so you can plant them in the hole. Not every one of these come up. Sometimes you don't have any that come up at all. I don't need a rock. sometimes it's hard to see where you stop too. I might just have enough for 3 rows. Oh, I didn't mean to drop 3 seeds into that one. We're on row 3 already. We might just make it to the end of the row. And carrots don't need to be planted very deep, because if you plant them too deep, they won't grow. They won't germinate. So you only want them about an 1/8 inch in the ground. And you can't let the seeds dry out or they won't germinate. So there's a few tips for you. Yep, I have 3 seeds left. Boy, that was real close, huh? So I'll put them clean down here at the bottom. So I'm just pushing them in so I know that they're there. Not pushing them into where they're, getting pushed down. Just to where the dirt around them is holding the seed in place. Roly poly bug. Okay, there's the first couple holes on that one. I have another bed that I had already planted a couple weeks ago. And it's already growing. So I can take you over there and show you that bed. Okay. So this one here and there, and I'm going to get some garlic and plant here. Okay? So I'll be right back. I don't need a whole lot. Okay, so here's my garlic. I just pulled it out of this bed before I fixed everything. The roots are fantastic. So I'm going to separate this. I'm not going to get all of this in here, but I will get some of this in here. Look at that one. Nice root on that one. So, it's this row right here. So I'm just going to stick my finger down in the soil, drop this in there, push it down in there, and it's done. So this garlic that I have is a very old garlic. I got this garlic off my father-in-law several years ago. So it will stand up. It will stand up. So this is what I'm doing. Just using my finger, make a big hole, picking the small ones because we don't want the real huge ones in here. And then just planting them. So every, I'd say every 4 inches, more or less. That way, every 3 to 4 inches, that way it gives you enough room around these. And I could still plant carrots here, I just gotta fix those again. And the smell of the garlic will keep away the carrot fly. So if you want to, you can go every 2. Little blocks. Drop those in there. And plant it. It's going to lay down for a while until it acclimates itself. So I'm just taking some off of here, taking these out of here, just taking the smaller ones. I have a whole bed of garlic. It's just that I have so much garlic that I don't know where to plant it. Some of these might be too big to plant in here because they're a lot bigger. So I might need to get some of the smaller ones, but we'll see. I don't want to yank out the one that I just planted, that's for sure. So we'll stick this one down in there. If you haven't tried planting carrots before, you're welcome to try the way I do it. When I'm cleaning out my beds, I take everything, all the plants that don't belong in here out, and then I will take and mix up all the dirt in here, add some amendments and some manure, and the bed is done after I flatten it out. Okay, we're almost done planting this. I need 1, 2, maybe 3 more. Let me take them off this other bunch that I have. This will give the garlic enough room to grow with the carrots. I have gotten some really huge carrots out of my garden. I use all natural, organic fertilizers. And the dirt. I mix up my own. I don't use stuff from the grocery store or the big box stores because I've had nothing but problems. So, okay, that part is done. let's do the red carrots. Let's see how many's in this one. Says that there's 300 carrots in here. I'm definitely not going to use 300. Oh, these seeds are a lot bigger than the ones previous. These ones are bigger. So it's the same process as before. It's the same process as before, so. But these ones are a lot easier to handle. I'm going to start right here because I got to fix those ones at the end. Oh, and by the way, I am in Eastern Ohio. So my growing zone is probably different than yours. I believe I'm in 6A or 6B. I don't know, they changed it. I was in 5B, 5A, 5B, kind of on the border. So, yeah, these ones are a lot easier to plant because they're so much bigger. Got 2 of them in that one. Don't want to do that. Okay, 2 more rows. You can pretty much guess where these ones go instead of getting that soil blocker back out. Oh, looks like a stick. Okay, so I'm back where I started. I just gotta go up the middle now. And if you do get 2 seeds in each one, or 3 seeds, and you can't get them out, just leave them in there until they grow and then you can pull one. Carrots do not transplant well. Okay. I tried growing them last year inside and they grew just fine, but I couldn't transplant them. Transplanting did not work. Okay, so those ones are done. All right, so I'm just going to repeat the same process with the last ones, and then I'll be right back.